Okay, we want to add this. So anybody know what's the first step? How are we going to add these? Okay, somebody typing that we should factor.
The first denominator.
That's correct. Okay, so tell me, how do you factor that? I'm going to open two parentheses. For x squared, I'm going to put x and x. So what number are we going to select here for 24? We're looking for two numbers. When we multiply them together, we get 24, and when we add them up, we get minus 10. I see some of you typing there 4 and 6. That's correct. So we have x minus 4, x minus 6, but here we have 6 minus 8. So how do you find the LCD now? Anybody? We have 6 minus x, we have x minus 6. We have to do something here. Anybody have any idea how to find the LCD? Some of you saying factor out -1. Yeah, you can do that, absolutely. Factor a -1 out of this one. So if I factor a -1, then I would get minus 6 plus x. So this is really -1 times x minus 6. If we do this so we can find the LCD, here we have x minus 6 will be part of my LCD, x minus 4 also is part of my LCD. Also we have this -1 here that would be part of my LCD. So LCD would be -1 times x minus 4 times x minus 6. So the first fraction here, we have x over x minus 4 times x minus 6 plus the second fraction here. I'm going to change it to minus x minus 6. Can somebody tell me what's missing here? What do I need to multiply here with in order to get the LCD? Those of you with the microphone, go ahead and
minus 4.
Participate. Yeah, very good. So you said x minus 4. So it looks like x minus 4 is missing. So I'm going to multiply x minus 4 here at the top and x minus 4 here at the bottom of the fraction. Now I got the LCD here for this one as well. Very good. Okay, how about the last term here? What do I have to multiply the last term with? You're missing the whole thing there, right? So we need to multiply the top and bottom of the fraction by minus x minus 6 times x minus 4. So I'm going to make this minus x minus 6 times x minus 4. Okay. Stop if you have any questions, anyone so far. So there we have it. Now we can add or subtract these. So I have my LCD here minus x minus 4 times x minus 6. At the top of the fraction, I can go ahead and multiply these. So this would gives me 3x minus 12. And I distribute this 3. And here, if I multiply these two together, I would get x squared. Then if I multiply these, what do I get? Minus 4x minus 6x. Looks like it's minus 10x. And then plus 24. Don't forget, you need to distribute the minus 1 there. So the first time I get x plus 3x minus 12. If I distribute that minus, I will get minus x squared plus 10x minus 24. So can somebody tell me what do I get at the top of the fraction now if I combine those together? What do I get at the top of the fraction? If you combine all those numbers at the top of the fraction, what do we get? Anyone?
Would it be negative x squared plus 14x minus 36?
You just said 14x? Is that right? 14x?
Yes. I think that'd be minus 36.
You said minus 36?
Yeah, at the end. So x squared plus 14x minus 36.
Okay, let's take a look. So here we get x to the power of 2, you get minus x to the power of 2. Okay. The LCD here is not quite right then, is it? Because we do need to multiply. We're missing a minus here somewhere in the first term. So we establish the LCD is minus 1 times x minus 4 times x minus 6. Everybody see that? We do have an LCD here for the second fractions, but the first one is missing a minus here. So I do need to multiply this by minus the top and bottom of the fraction if I want to have the LCD to be minus x minus 4 times x minus 6. So you see that? So we do have a minus here. So if I add all the x together, what do I get? How many x do I get?
13x.
Did you say 13x?
Yes.
Get 10x plus 3x would be 13x, but they have minus 1 there. So that would add up to what?
Negative 11.
11?
Negative 11.
Okay, yeah, you have 10x plus 3x, I give you 13x, right? You have 13x and you have minus 1, so that would give me what?
12x.
12x, yeah, right? 12x will make more sense there, right? Do you see that, why you have 12x? Okay, so let me make sure we see that. Okay, if you take a look at, let me get my pointer here. There it is. Okay, so here I have 10x plus 3x, I give me 13x plus 13x, and then minus 1 give me plus 12x. Do you see that? You give me plus 12x. That's correct. Okay, if I add all the constant together, what do I get? Minus what?
-36. There
you go. Minus 36. That's correct now. Minus 36 over my LCD. That minus is part of the LCD. Don't forget that. minus 6. Okay. What would be the next step, anyone? So far I have minus x squared plus 12x minus 36 at the top of the fraction. What can I do with that negative at the bottom of the fraction? Can I do something with that one?
You can distribute it throughout the denominator.
Absolutely. So we can distribute this negative at the bottom of the fraction to the top of the fraction. So at the top of the fraction, we get x to the power of 2 plus 12x, well, minus 12x now, right? Because when you distribute it, you get minus 12x. Okay. And then we get plus 36. Every see what we're doing so far? And then I have only x minus 4 times x minus 6 at the bottom of the fraction. Now the only thing I have to do now is to make sure that this is not factorable. If it is factorable, I need to factor it. Can I factor the top of the fraction, anyone? Is that factorable?
Yes.
Okay, how do you factor that?
X minus 6 squared.
X minus 6 squared. Very good. So the top of the fraction, I can factor it as x and x here, 6 and 6 here. 6 times 6 would be 36. Now if I put both minus here, then I get minus 12 out of those. Now I can go ahead and reduce this. X minus 6 and x minus 6 turns to 1. So I get x minus 6 over x minus 4.